All I can say is I'm not impressed by the Max Lara I've seen in GC. Take that as you will.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
So what do we do then? What do we do? For example, if you don't like Lara Croft, you get resources for other heroes. Right? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with getting resources for heroes that are not Lara Croft. Buy the skin stones. We talked about this yesterday. If you can get to level 24, buy the rune spheres, buy the mastery crystals. You might want to buy the talisman for Lara Croft in case you want to use her in the future. You might want to, because it might be a very difficult thing to get. The large skin stone chests, the skin stones, all of that. Like, you can buy items for your other heroes. Like, absolutely do that. And the same thing can be said for the Facebook and web version of the game. If you don't want to level up Lara Croft, there's nothing wrong with buying Wish Crystal, Wish Insignia, the large skin stone chest, the great enchantment rune, hero soul, items. There's nothing wrong with just buying items. But, again, on Facebook and web, you want to get her to red at least. You want to get her to red. Though that free expedition every day is so nice. That extra expedition every day is so nice. Should you level her? Guys, I don't know. One of the things that we need to do over the next week, really in the next 12 days or so that we have left, is we've got to really figure out, and we have to look to our whales. We have to look to the whales in our community. We have to look to the whales in our community to make this happen, to figure out where and how and if she's any good. I'm talking about mobile, I'm talking about Facebook and web, I'm talking about offense and defense, I'm talking about where to use her, when not to use her. I mean, obviously you don't want to use her against heavy dodge lines with all the physical damage that she puts out, all the area of effect damage, all the extra attacks that she puts out. Like, you definitely don't want to do that. But, where does she shine? Like, where is it that she is really, really strong? We actually might have stumbled across a nice Amira counter, actually, for what it's worth. I'll show you guys that in a little bit later. A little bit of fine-tuning needs to go into it still, but we might have a nice Amira counter on Facebook and web, at least. Can't even finish Lara's story when free-to-play. You have to get 1,100 energy, around 300 from 1 hour early. And also, you can't even... It's literally impossible to finish the story, Miros. That doesn't surprise me one bit. Doesn't even surprise me. I have a guildmate who has her up to 5 stars with max talismans. My Eternity team holds her to practically no damage. Maybe she's just bad at Eternity teams. For mobile, I don't really see any big benefit other than adding an extra hero, which in my opinion isn't worth the cost. So I've been seeing a lot of people who are mad. See, I keep attacking Ishmael there. There's a couple people that are upset now that they have to level her, because otherwise their max hero power ranking, which apparently is important to some people, is going to be impossibly lower than people that do level. Think about that. Think about people that are collecting everything, and you get your joy out of this game by having maxed hero power, the highest hero power in the game or on your server or whatever, and you decide you don't want to use her at all. You still got to build her up. Now, those kinds of people are going to build her up anyway, right? So, because they got all the materials and stuff. The ring is probably the way to go. If you really like Lara Croft, then the scroll is the way to go. It's bragging rights for some. Yeah. I can tell you this. I have not found hardly any positive things to say about Lara Croft on mobile. You don't get the free extra expedition on mobile. It doesn't seem like she changes the way of progress lines that much. Doesn't seem like she does. Doesn't seem like she adds anything to the JJI teams. Doesn't seem like she adds anything to the, to the Fafnir, Artemis, Tristan lines. Doesn't seem like she adds much of anything anywhere. There are some people that are using her to be cute, and it is potentially changing some things. I ended up struggling to get her red, wasting my birthday money on gems. Ooh, super video maniac. On Facebook and web, I'm seeing some promise, though. I'm seeing some potential. And if, again, for no other reason than getting the free expedition every day, she's worth getting to red for me.